What's up everyone, my name is Chris, welcome to the Like Sneaker channel. As you can see, I'm in a temporary new environment as I've recently relocated and finally found some time in doing a review. For first time viewers, my reviews are based on me rating the following categories and scoring them out of 10. And I'll provide on-feet footage, sizing, resale predictions and my overall feelings towards sneaker. And this is purely subjective. To cut this short, for all Asics and Kith enthusiasts out there, it needs no introduction. It is the first Kith collab with Asics Gel-Lyte free salmon toes. In terms of legendary status, for any Kiths and Asics collectors, may I dare say these pairs are right up there. It's been almost 11 years since they were created to celebrate the 2011 opening of the Kith NYC store, where founder Ronnie Fieg teamed up with Asics to release this navy and salmon interpretation of the Gel-Lyte free model. Whilst researching on these, during the grand opening of the Kith brand, it is rumoured only 72 pairs were available in store with the special wooden packaging, and that only 500 pairs in the regular box version were produced. I've got these via eBay for a decent price. Although these are pre-owned, however, I think the original owner kept these in pretty good condition, and I have to do some scrubbing and cleaning in the insoles and outsoles to make it presentable for the review. This is the pair that started an empire. Yes, Ronnie Fieg's resume of sneaker collaborations extend back to his 2007 252 pack of Asics from his David Z days. But the salmon toe Gel-Lyte free marked the dawn of a new era for him and the boutique footwear game in New York City. It was Ronnie's first sneaker to release at Kith, his store that grew from one Brooklyn location back in September 2011 to a present-day global chain. The salmon toe showed Ronnie's ability to create converts. People who weren't necessarily checking for Asics before were queuing on the streets to secure a pair, with people just becoming aware and emergence of the Kith brand because of product like this. The salmon toe Asics Gel-Lyte free was nearly axed when Ronnie Fieg doubted his original design. The sneaker's bright toe box received mixed reception from Fieg's acquaintances. As a result, he shelved the idea for 2 years before releasing a single pair through a contest. Almost immediately, he received petitions demanding for the sneaker to be released to the public. The sneaker came with a wooden box which included a Kith shirt and dog tags for $200 US, approximately 160 British pounds. The regular grey box cost $130 US, approximately 110 pounds. Both options sold out quickly, and today they each sell at least 10 times their original price if it is in brand new condition. Kith founder Ronnie Fieg and Japanese sportswear brand Asics are no strangers. Both entities have co-created over 50 releases since their first joint effort in 2007. This Gel-Lyte free collab was instrumental in launching the Kith branding to the highly competitive sneaker market. For its daring colour scheme, concept and nostalgia, this Asics Grail is definitely a well-deserved 10. The pre-owned version I have comes with the regular Asics box and with a pair of additional white and salmon colour laces. Here is a shot of the product label for those who are interested. What I really liked about the old labelling is that they have a graphic of the model. I wish they could bring it back, and if it was in colour, even better. I'm going to score this a 7. Starting with the key feature of the salmon toes, we have perforated peachy coloured suede toe box with a similar colour tone on the new buck toe cap with white leathered bumper windows. There is a total of 6 eyelets on each side, 2 of which are TPE moulds. We have the flat tonal navy blue laces, which are laced across the Gel-Lyte free signature split tongue in navy and synthetic fabric that gives it a subtle sheen service. On both lateral and medial side panels, it features the Asics white synthetic leather stripes with the salmon colour outline. The Gel-Lyte free logo branding is debossed specifically on the lateral side. We have a navy blue EVA heel counter to provide support to the heel. Above the heel counter, we have the gel wording inside the heel window and Asics branding printed in 3M. For the insoles, we have all-white insoles and Asics branded printed with navy blue. The whole shoe sits on top of a white EVA foam midsole, which is supported partially with the Asics gel cushioning and Asics branding debossed in navy on the lateral side only. For the outsole, it is constructed in navy blue rubber with the embossed Asics branding. This is a truly iconic colour blocking and in a pleasing way. It seems almost British, and I'm visualising a famous clotheswear brand called Jack Wills, where navy, pink and white is a colour that is associated with them. The salmon toe cap just lifts a normal blue sneaker to a completely different level. A legendary colorway and elegant appearance, it no doubt deserves a perfect 10. This pair is primarily constructed with a mixture of nubuck, suede, leather and fabric. For the quality back then, it is deemed above average, but as you can tell from photos, the material and technology of the toe box is obviously not as robust as modern times, which I have to be quite cautious of wear and tear. I will give this a 7.5. Asics and Kith are two branding which are regarded highly with quality execution. These were made around 2011, and from what I can see physically are glue stains, especially around the midsole area, which is not a major concern and is not noticeable on dark navy panel. For my pair I have in hand, I'll score this an 8. Now let's move on to some OnFeetLay Swap footage. With regards to sizing, everyone's foot and shape is unique. What I have done is I've measured my foot physically and I've provided you a simple guide on how I've measured my foot and my measurements. And you can pause and view this guide in your own time. Hopefully this will provide you a better clue for viewers who are typically UK size 10 or US 11 or EU 45 towards the fitting of the sneaker. So my feet physically measure 28.1 centimeter lengthwise and I have flat-footed contour. To give you some indication, my standard Nike and Jordan sizes is UK 10, and because I have worn several Gel-Lyte 3 before, I would say my ideal size in Asics measurements is UK 10.5, which is equivalent to US 11.5 and EU 46. I have normal width feet, and I find most Gel-Lyte 3 fits slightly narrow, and personally I tend to go half a size up. What I would strongly suggest is that if you have an opportunity, go to a shop that supplies the Gel-Lyte 3 model and try it on. It might be worth taking note of the thickness of socks when you are trying them on, i.e. crew socks or invisible socks, as it will have an impact on the fitting. Generally, the Gel-Lyte 3 is a comfortable silhouette, and this is no exception because the split tongue design gives it a sock-like feel that wraps around the upper part of the foot rather than compressing it compared to the conventional tongue. Despite the design and technology originating from 30 years ago, for most wearers the Gel-Lyte 3 offers adequate comfortability with its gel technology. I would say most people will have no issues with wearing for long duration or weekend trips. I will score this at 8.2. The Gel-Lyte 3 was originally created as a running shoe, but these are obviously lifestyle orientated and I wouldn't run with these as the materials are not designed for running. I have to be particularly careful with it as the toe cap is made of nubuck and it is not that robust. And both toe cap and toe box can easily scuff and creasing are going to be visible, and it will make me wary when I wear these outside. Definitely avoid wearing these in wet weather conditions as the toe box and toe cap can easily stain. For styling, this colour blocking tends to go well with most outfit, either with joggers, jeans or shorts. I will score this a 7. As of writing, pending on sizing, the value of a brand new pair of these for a regular box version is valued between £1,400 to £3,000, which is pretty insane for a pair of sneakers that is not a Nike or a Jordan brand. For both Asics and Kith collectors, this is a serious holy grail, but if it is in the special wooden box version, it could easily mark up further by 40% on top. As time passes, the value for dead stock pairs will certainly increase like a fine wine, unless Kith decides to re-retro them, which I highly doubt because they only released the Gel-Lyte 5 Salmon Toe late last year. Please note these are purely based on my personal predictions. Although my pair are pre-owned and there are some minor visual flaws, I can compromise on them since these are limited and were released more than a decade ago. Both Asics and Kith are one of my favourite brands, and when I saw these were on for sale, I just had to grab the opportunity. In terms of favourite lace colour, I think I like the original navy blue as it keeps it classy and subtle. Having these in hand, it pains me to having to mark down the overall score due to the practicality and craftsmanship. If you're keen on copying these, you would definitely need to stump up a lot of cash, or if you're lucky enough to find a seller who is willing to part for a decent price. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Perhaps you can consider the Gel-Lyte 5 model, which the price is selling around just over retail, and you can check out my full-length review on those two. I cannot tell you how blessed I am to have these in hand. This is another personal grail for me, and I'll probably wear them only for special occasions. To conclude this review, I'm going to give it an overall score of 9.2. So I'd like to know whether you think these are overhyped and whether you agree with my scoring. Please feel free to share your comments below. A huge thanks for watching this video, and appreciate if you can use a few seconds of your time to like, subscribe, as it helps a long way. As always, I will bring you more interesting sneakers for reviewing. The OG salmon toe swimming out.